Hello and welcome back to another video from the Costa Car Trader. In this video I'm going to be showing you my Porsche Boxster in 360 degrees. Now I have showed you this video in a couple of previous videos, but I haven't showed it to you looking like this. So let's have a little walk around and have a look at my car in 360. Now remember, with these videos you can explore anywhere. You can use your finger or you can tilt your phone and look around. If you're on a computer you can use your mouse, so feel free and let's have a look. So here we go. So this Porsche Boxster is an S, so it has a 3.2 engine. It's a 2001 model, and as you can see it has these amber lights here which the newer Porsches don't have. They're more round, kind of going back to the old Porsche 911s. It's got 19-inch wheels which are massive, and they make the car stand out so much better than the standard wheels. And then we got this convertible roof like all Boxsters, but one thing I having problems with on this car is this bit here. This is like this cheapy plastic thing, and as you can see the paint is all flaking off, so I'm probably going to have to remove that and have that repainted to look better. I may be even tempted to maybe paint the mirrors as well to make it look nice. So this is a 986 model, and one of the distinctive features of a 986 model is that it has a much smaller, there's some dirt on that, it's a much smaller air intakes, because then after the 986, when it went to the 987, these were much bigger and came much further down the body panel. So let's look around. Another thing I don't particularly like about this is this plastic rear window. The newer ones have glass, which is a bit better, and as you can see it doesn't look that nice. It's gone a bit yellowy where it's been in the sun for so long. So coming around the back now, this one, it actually has sensors on the back, which makes it a little bit easier. Another distinctive feature of the S is the double exhaust pipe. The 2.7 and the 2.5, it's a single exhaust, and I love the fact this has got the S in a red. Of course this car is now 20 years old, so it's not in perfect condition. It's got a few scratches and blemishes, which is to be expected a car of this age, and the famous fuel filler cap at the front on all Porsches. So there we go, that is my Porsche 911. Porsche Boxster. Porsche 911, I wish. Alright, let's have a look on the inside now. So this is the interior of my Porsche Boxster. It has full air conditioning, which very good, very cold, and such a small car it doesn't need anything powerful, but it is good enough to make the car nice and chilled on a hot summer's day. The stereo, it's a Porsche stereo system, and it's also got the Bose speakers, which sounds absolutely awesome. It has an automatic gearbox, which is the Tiptronic. You can choose between drive and manual, and you can also override it on the steering wheel. You have buttons just here and on the other side. Of course the newer models, they have the paddle shifts on the inside of the steering wheel. This has cruise control, not a lot of storage, but it does have these rather large bins in the door which you can put absolutely loads in. So all in all it's pretty good. There's nice comfortable seats, you know, they hold you in firmly. There's no moving around like some sports cars do. So it's pretty good. And one thing I want to show you as well that this car has is these white gauges, which look absolutely amazing. Well, I think they do anyway. Look much better than the standard. And of course you have the key on the left hand side like all Porsches, which dates back from the racing days. So there we go. Now we're going to do a little test to see how fast this car can do 0 to 100 kilometers. So I'm going to introduce you to a little gadget which I bought recently. So this small device that I'm holding in my hand is called Draggy. Very strange name, but there we go. Anyway, this measures your 0 to 100 or 0 to 60 precisely So we're going to do a little test now and see how fast this Porsche actually goes. Now, when it was released from the factory, it's the automatic, so it is a bit slower than the manual, but it could do 0 to 60 or 0 to 100 in around 6.3, 6.5 seconds. So we're going to see now if it can still hit those figures. So let's get this started and find out. Okay, so I have the Draggy app installed onto my phone, and as you can see, it's already set to go. As this is an automatic, it's always starts off in second gear. So I'm going to override that via the controls on the steering wheel, and let's see what this thing can do from 0 to 60. So here we go.
60. 100.
Okay, that was the first run. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 7.49 seconds. Oh, that is not good at all, is it? All right, let's take this back and give it a second run and see if we can do much better. Okay then, let's do another run. See if we can beat 7.4 seconds. Okay, here we go.
60. 100.
Okay, 7.01 seconds. That's better, but that's still not great, is it? I was expecting this to be a bit more. I'm going to do another little test. I'm going to pull off in second gear like this car always does and see what the difference is between the car pulling off in first and the car pulling off in second. See if second actually gets a better acceleration. So sit tight while I turn the car around and we'll do another run.